Here's a hard truth. Talking, begging, and over-explaining have never made a man value a woman more. Think about it. How many times have you seen someone trying to prove their worth with words? Explaining, defending, pleading? And the more they speak, the less powerful they seem? Because real value isn't loud. It doesn't chase validation. It doesn't fight to be seen. Real value is silent. But not the silence of weakness, the silence of power. The kind of silence that says, I know who I am. I know what I bring. And if you can't see it, that's your loss. That kind of energy doesn't need to beg, it doesn't need to perform. It simply is. And men feel it instantly. When a woman stands in her calm, grounded energy, when she doesn't rush to prove or explain, she shifts from being an option to being a standard. Because silence, when used right, isn't emptiness. It's confidence. It's self-respect. It's emotional control, and that's what separates women who attract attention from those who command it. So today, I'm breaking down 7 silent actions that make men value you more. If you master them, you'll notice something incredible. Men start treating you differently. They respect you without you demanding it. They prioritize you without you begging. They chase you harder, not because you're playing games, but because they can feel they've met something rare. A woman who doesn't need to speak to be understood. A woman who doesn't need to shout to be heard. A woman who radiates worth, quietly, effortlessly, completely. Before we dive in, if you're ready to step into your most confident, magnetic, and high-value self, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of my weekly videos on self-worth, attraction, and power. Now let's begin. 7 silent actions that make men value you more. Let's get into it. 1. The silent crown, owning your confidence. Confidence doesn't scream. It doesn't need to prove. It doesn't try to convince anyone of its worth. True confidence whispers. It's the quiet power in how you walk into a room, shoulders back, calm expression, moving with purpose. You're not rushing to be noticed, but somehow, everyone notices you. It's the way you smile, not the nervous, over-pleasing kind, but the kind that says, I'm comfortable with who I am. It's how you speak slowly, not to fill the silence, but to let your words carry weight. It's maintaining eye contact without shrinking. It's not fidgeting when the room goes quiet. Because silence doesn't scare you, it's where your power lives. Men feel that energy instantly. A woman with silent confidence triggers a deep instinct in a man, the sense that he's standing before someone rare. Someone who doesn't need approval because she already approves of herself. Picture this. 2 women walk into a room. The first bursts in, loud laugh, dramatic gestures, trying to be seen. The second walks in quietly, poised, well-dressed, eyes calm, head held high. She doesn't compete for attention. She commands it. Who do you think men respect more? That's the silent crown. It's invisible but undeniable. When you wear it, men know. This woman is sure of herself. If I don't step up, someone else will. That's the kind of confidence that doesn't chase. It attracts. And once you master it, you won't have to demand value. Your presence will create it. 2. The wall of quiet boundaries, saying no without saying much. Men test boundaries, not always out of malice but because it's human nature. People push to see how much space they can take. Your silent power here? Enforcing your boundaries without begging, without explaining, without drama. If he calls you only when he's bored at midnight, you don't answer. You don't send 5 texts explaining why you deserve better. You let silence deliver the message. If he jokes in a way that's disrespectful, you don't giggle to keep the peace. You raise an eyebrow. You pause. You change the subject, or you walk away. If he disappears for days and then suddenly reappears with a casual, hey, you don't go into a long emotional talk about how it made you feel. You show through your distance that your time, your presence, and your energy are not free. That's the wall of quiet boundaries. It's not built from anger, it's built from self-respect. And here's what happens psychologically. When a man meets a woman who enforces her standards without noise, his brain registers her as different. He realizes, if I want her, I have to show up better. She won't reward my bare minimum. You didn't yell. You didn't cry. You didn't chase. Your silence trained him more than words ever could. And that's the beauty of quiet boundaries. They don't just protect your peace. They teach people how to treat you. 3. The power of silence in conflict. Winning without words. Men expect arguments. They expect shouting. They expect the emotional storm that usually follows conflict. So when tension rises, and instead of fighting you stay calm, composed, and silent, it shakes them. It forces them to look inward. Because silence makes a man hear his own behavior louder than your words ever could. Here's the truth. When you argue endlessly, he tunes out. But when you calmly step back, your absence becomes the mirror he can't ignore. Imagine this. He says something disrespectful. Instead of firing back, you pause. You look at him, steady, unshaken. Then you quietly grab your bag and say, "I'm not doing this right now." And you leave. No screaming. No tears. Just silence. That moment will echo in his mind far longer than any argument ever could. Because that's not weakness, that's power. It's emotional control. It's self-respect under pressure. And here's the secret most women overlook. Men value a woman who stays calm in chaos because it shows she's not ruled by emotion. She's ruled by grace. She's the storm he can't provoke. And that calm, silent strength is unforgettable. For the glow of self-respect, quiet self-care. You don't need to say, "I love myself." The way you live your life says it for you. Because self-respect doesn't speak, it shows. It shows in how you carry yourself. How your posture radiates quiet confidence. How your skin glows because you care for your body. How your clothes, even the simple ones, reflect intention. Men notice the little things. They notice when your nails are neat, your scent lingers, your space is peaceful. They notice when you're not always available, because you're busy nurturing your own life. That's silent self-respect. You're not posting, "I'm working on myself." Your energy reveals it. You're not announcing, "I read to grow my mind." Your conversations reflect it. You're not saying, "I'm healing." Your peace shows it. And that makes a man think, if she treats herself this well, I have to rise to her level, or I'll lose her. Because here's the truth. People treat you the way you treat yourself. When you hold yourself to a high standard, you silently train others to do the same. Men, they don't just notice it, they admire it. Before we move on, if you're loving this message, if it's making you reflect or even nod quietly because you feel it, then take a moment right now to tap that like button to help more women see this message. And if you're serious about stepping into your most confident, high-value self, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next lesson in this series on feminine power, confidence, and emotional mastery. Now let's continue. Because the next silent action is one of the most magnetic traits a woman can have. 5. The mystery effect, selective availability. Nothing kills value faster than being too available. When you drop everything for him. When you answer every text the second it comes in. When you cancel your plans just because he suddenly remembered you exist. You're sending one silent message. My world revolves around you. And the moment a man feels that, the chase ends. Because what's easily available rarely feels valuable. But when you're selective, when he sees that you have a life beyond him, that you're busy creating, growing, enjoying yourself, something shifts in his mind. He realizes your time is earned, not assumed. The mystery effect isn't about playing games. It's about living fully. You don't say, "Sorry, I'm busy." You just are. You're busy building your dreams, nurturing your friendships, learning new things, enjoying your peace. Your life is full, with or without him. And that's what draws him in. Because men are wired to chase mystery, not monotony. They're drawn to women whose worlds are rich and complete, not waiting to be filled. So remember, you don't need to hide or pretend. You just need to have something going on that's bigger than him. That's the quiet secret of attraction. Not scarcity but self-prioritization. Because the truth is simple. No man deeply values what everyone can easily have. 6. Grace under pressure, the diamond effect. Life will test you. People will disappoint you. Moments will come that shake your peace. But the way you respond in those moments, the way you carry yourself through pressure, silently defines how others, especially men, value you. Anyone can be calm when life is easy. But when things fall apart, when your emotions are high, when stress hits, do you crumble into chaos or do you breathe and move with quiet grace? Imagine two women. Both face the same setback. One panics, complains, blames, and spreads negativity. The other pauses. She takes a breath and says, "I'll figure this out." Who do you think earns long-term respect? That second woman. She's the diamond. And diamonds are made under pressure. Grace under pressure is not about suppressing emotion. It's about mastering it. It's about letting your strength speak softly, not through rage or panic, but through calm presence. Men notice this more than you think, because it signals something rare: emotional maturity. It tells him you're not easily shaken. You're not a burden, you're a partner. And that kind of woman, she